Well, life's messed up. Time to show y'all.
If you have a job, do not quit.
Bro, I feel like you have a better chance of finding your dad that left 10 years ago than to find a job in 2025.
Damn, man. Am I really like, is it really, am I that out of touch? Is it that bad? Because, you know, in the day, I remember back in the day when I tried to, you know, find jobs and do all that stuff, man, no one would hire my ass. So I had to just create jobs. So I just don't know. I'm on the other side of the fence. Self-employed, so I don't really know what it's like actually trying to find a job. Is it really that bad out there, man? Let me know in the comments how many jobs you applied to if you guys are currently and actively looking, and how many responses you've actually got.
That the job market is ass.
I don't get how there are people out there that say like nobody wants to work, yet there are people like me who graduated almost 2 years ago and have submitted over 1,500 job applications.
Damn, like how the fuck these niggas that are like, wait, like how do they be growing these beards? Like, you know, bro, age is really just kind of a number, nigga. Like someone could be like 20 years old, 22 years old, but biologically be 35. Like I'm not saying that nigga looks old, but he got the beard of a 35-year-old nigga.
And I still don't have a job.
So I don't know.
This job market's been so trash, I've actually just started following my dreams.
Dang.
I've been in recruiting for coming up to a decade, and I've literally never seen job seekers struggle as much as they are right now.
One thing I do not understand about these job applications.
And people want to say that I'm negative because I just talk about, and my channel is like the ungrateful DD. Because I mean, what do you really need? What should you be grateful for in this modern society? Besides, you know, I guess comforts, I guess. But really, is it really more comforting? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a job, you don't eat. You don't have no money, you don't eat. So is it more comforting, really? Don't sound like it.
Is how y'all give me the option to upload my resume, but then still make me type out all of my work experience.
Whoa, a job that was posted 2 seconds ago on LinkedIn. I'm gonna hit apply right now. This job is no longer accepting applications. Over 100 applicants.
Today,
That's wild.
We're diving into the chaos, the drama,
Whoa.
and the downright absurdity of the
Whoa! What the hell? What's going on here, my friend? I have not yet to see one of those masks, like where everything's covered. But okay,
job market.
It's like the
Is it
shiesty on
thriving?
top of a shiesty.
Is it crumbling, or is it just cooked? Let's find out.
And yeah, one more thing. Subscribe, because my subscriber conversion is lower than inflation. So
I felt that, bro. Mine is too. So please subscribe.
subscribe to beat the inflation.
And another thing, because this gets me heated, unless you've been on a job search in the last 2 years, you do not know how bad it is out here. The job market is trash. Basura, it's been bad. I'm talking about applying to 20 jobs a day.
And yes, the 2 videos I'm going to be doing today, they're going to be reaction videos of reaction videos. Yeah. I sunk that deep.
Reaching out to recruiters, doing this on LinkedIn, and hearing crickets. People are trying. People are not lazy. And then people who have a job give the most useless advice, like, why don't you tailor your resume to every single job? You don't think that I've done that? Unless your job is hiring and you have a referral, zip it.
Whoa, a job that was posted 2 seconds ago on LinkedIn. I'm gonna hit apply right now. This job is no longer accepting applications. Over
Bro, this dude right here though is the epitome of like really taking a faceless YouTube channel to the max. That's insane, bro. How many subs does this nigga got, man? 8.76. Like what?
100 applicants. Oh, look at this job. This job is right up my alley and is entry level. Let's see. What's the description say? 10 to 15 years experience.
Yeah,
okay,
my nigga.
it's fine.
My nigga. I mean,
this job.
This shit's actually kind of funny doing a reaction video inside a reaction video. Yeah, my nigga. Yo, who buttons they collar up all that high, nigga? I couldn't even breathe, bro. I'm butt one of them bitches, man.
Okay, it requires a bachelor's, which I have, and the pay is $18 an hour with no benefits. Okay, all right, this one says like, training will be provided.
There ain't no way, bro, you can survive on $18 an hour anymore, bro. Like, let's this is before taxes, right? Well, let's say you work a traditional 40-hour work week, right? 18 times 40. That's $720 a week times that by 4. Bro, that's like less than $3,000 a month. And let's just do like take 20% out of that, like just taxes. So you're really making like $2,300 a month, bro. Like, what the actual fuck? You couldn't do shit with that. $18 an hour? How is that even like a thing anymore? That's insane, bro. You'd kill me. I'd have to die before I work for $18 an hour, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. And it's not bougie, bro. Just know your worth, man.
No experience.
And most people, and just like so you know, most people are worth more than $18 an hour.
It's necessary, except for the 3 to 5 years of experience that you need. Okay, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
3 to 5 years of experience for $18 an hour, $2,300 a month after taxes. You know, and I don't really know that tax bracket is because I mean it's definitely on the lower end, but that's bro. The system, like, this really is slavery, man. Like, that is slavery, bro. You have no extra money. If you even have enough money to even cover your expenses, bro, that's slavery, man.
Start applying. We'll hit easy apply, and it wants me to re-enter all my resume information on their website. 8 rounds of interview. Cover letter. Email us why we should pick you, but we will not respond. Oh, I got an email back. We have reviewed your resume and decided not to move forward in the application process, but feel free to subscribe to our newsletter to hear about more job opportunities.
I don't get how there are people out there that say like nobody wants to work, yet there are people like me who graduated almost 2 years ago and have submitted over 1,500 job applications.
All right, another thing too, like this guy hasn't said a fucking word and he has a fucking shiesty over his face. This is rigged, bro. I actually have real commentary, bro, and I think it actually provides somewhat value. Most people fuck with my shit. But this guy hasn't said a word and he has almost 10,000 subs, man. What the fuck am I doing wrong, man? The game is rigged all over.
And I still don't have a job. I've been doing like side work and social media and stuff to pay the bills. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be homeless. I'd probably be homeless, completely broke. But 1,500 job applications, and I've gotten maybe 20 or so interviews, I guess. I've been to the second round a whopping 5 times. 5 times in 1,500 job applications. Or 1,200. I don't even know. I stopped counting after it.
And I wonder what the job offering salary on this one is too. Like, to do that extensive of an interview process, you better be getting some bread, possibly, right?
But in 2025, I'm boggled that anyone is getting a job in this market, and people are still saying that nobody wants to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a master's degree, and I can't even get a job. College is a complete scam.
Of course, bro. And you decided to go and go to college, go back to college again, bro. You probably knew it was a scam the first time around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you following the rules in the traditional life path of things, bro, is just, like, I don't understand why people think that shit works anymore, bro. But I also understand that people don't have, most people, let's be real, most people ain't built for what it takes to start their own shit. Most people ain't built for that uncertainty. Most people ain't built for that grind. Most people ain't built to work for free for months. Most people ain't built for that. So I get it. Most people ain't built to see the vision past what they can currently see. Most people ain't built for that.
Do not go.
But yeah, people think it's safer though in the system. Alright, man.
Save yourself the money.
I just want to know why it's so fucking hard to get a job, man! In 2025, it is literally impossible, bro! When you do, you get 7 rounds of interviews for some reason, man! Just for them to go with another candidate. You cannot find the job in 2025. It is literally impossible, and I keep crashing out about it. How the fuck are we ever gonna find a job?
This ain't funny, man. This ain't funny, bro. But I honestly, like, you should be mad about this shit, bro. So mad that you're like, man. But it's not that easy, bro. That's the thing. Niggas need jobs, bro. You need, even if you want to start some shit, bro, you need income, bro. You need a primary income, which is primarily going to come through a job that you don't even fucking like. But you need the money. So if you can't even do that, then, like, what the fuck? How do you do anything? So, yeah, I understand why he's crashing out.
Why is it so fucking hard, man? It should ever be this fucking hard. I swear, bro.
Bro, I feel like you have a better chance of finding your dad that left 10 years ago than to find a job in 2025.
Damn,
like, I swear,
bad, bro.
Nobody wants to hire me. It's like, why even say y'all are hiring in the first place if y'all won't even take a second to look at my application? Finding a job nowadays is like dating. You're out here shooting your shot by putting in all these applications only for these companies to end up ghosting you. Not even a simple email saying that I wasn't selected.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. I feel like, and that's like, you know, they're serious saying dating and stuff. And like, I think, me personally, to actually not beat your head up against a wall, whether it's finding a job, dating, I think you have a better chance of just being rich, starting your own shit, bro. Like, real rap attack, bro. Everything's rigged. Everyone's cooked. Everyone's done. And that's what it sounds like. At least that's what the internet leads us to believe, right? But, yeah, man, I mean, I just, life really has gotten, things have really gone downhill, man. And then all those college kids that are just thinking like, there's no way that these niggas is going to school not thinking in the back of their head like, bro, will I even get a job after this shit, bro? There's no way they're not thinking that. And if they're that delusional to think that they're not gonna have a hard time getting a job after that shit, bro, they got another thing coming for them, bro. The worst part about college is graduating and knowing you fucking spent 4 years for nothing, because like, and realizing that it's really, when it hits, it's a scam, man. It's the biggest scam, bro. Behind taxes, college is one of the biggest scams. The marriage is a massive scam. Pretty much everything is a scam, and we've all been lied to. Hey, so create your own way, create your own path. At the end of the day, the traditional life path does not work anymore.
These companies just go completely ghost on you. They out here treating me like I'm some hoe or something. Because tell me why a few months back, when I was looking for a new job, because my current one wanted to cut my hours like LeVar Ball cutting off his leg type shit. And so when that shit happened, I applied to over.
Why you gotta throw LeVar under the bus, my nigga? Why'd you have to throw LeVar on the bus? That wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool, man. That was not cool, man.
Come on, we are now in March. It's been a few months and not a single one ever hit me back. Not even McDonald's, bruh. Ronald McDonald out here hoeing by not giving people jobs. That greedy ass clown. Bro, you know you are cooked when not even McDonald's wants to hire your chopped ass. My advice to the people that are currently employed, please, for the love of God, keep that job that you hate so much. If you are one of those that keeps showing up late for work, you better start coming in at least an hour early. And for the ones that keep calling in for work, I want you to hop in that 1999 Civic with 200K miles on it and go clock into that 9 to 5, little bro. Because I promise you, the way the job market is nowadays, the last thing you want to happen to you is to lose your job. But hey, y'all stay safe out there.
Speaking of, and this nigga without nothing, he hasn't even said a word, bro. Like, man. Yeah, man. The rule number one of life is that it's unfair, bro. Just get over it.
Drink plenty of water, eat your vegetables and fruits, and remember, don't be silly, rap that willy. But anyways, I'm out of here, guys.
This nigga, man.
A lot of you are still underestimating just how brutal the 2025 job market is. I've been in recruiting.
Either these niggas are some bitches or they telling the truth, bro. I don't really know. I couldn't tell you, so that's why I need you guys' feedback. I need the people to let me know, like, really, what's going on with this shit, bro? Are these guys exaggerating and just being content creators, or and being bitches, or are they keeping it a buck, or are they keeping it a bean stack of lacquer? Please let me know, man.
We're coming up to a decade, and I've literally never seen job seekers struggle as much as they are right now. In fact, the whole time I've been in recruiting, it's usually been a candidate market, meaning companies have had a real problem trying to attract the right people. Now, unless you're in an industry like hospitality, maybe construction or manufacturing or healthcare, when it comes to corporate jobs, companies are just not hiring as much. And at the same time, we have seen a ton of layoffs, meaning it's really competitive. I'm talking to hundreds of candidates, and this is what they're going through. They have to apply to hundreds, if not thousands of jobs, and they're going to hear back from about 1 to 3% of companies. 97% of companies don't even get back to them. It's like literally applying into a black hole. Then once they get interview callbacks, they're having to go through really long interview processes. I just heard about one this morning where someone has to go through 7 rounds of interviews. We're also seeing that the process is just taking longer, 2 to 3 months. Gone are the days in 2021 where companies would interview people for a week and then make an offer. Right now, they will put you through a grueling couple of months interview process.
Just to say, you're not good enough. They make it seem like you're never good enough always. Roaming down these hallways, searching for my heart. Guess I'm looking in the wrong place. Somewhere in the crawl space, avoiding more heartache. Makes sense. Oh, shit.
And sometimes panel interviews. And then if you do get an offer, don't expect what you discussed in the first call with the recruiter. Right now, companies are giving lowball offers because they know if you want to accept it, someone else will.
This job market's been so trash, I've actually just started following my dreams. And it's been working out. And like, it's not easy. Like, there's so much more risk involved because it's all on my shoulders, but at least I have control over my destiny rather than
instead of literally just being, oh please master, please, can I get some overtime? Oh, I haven't been meeting my quotas, master. I'll be right on it, master. Please don't fire me, because I know if you fire me I won't find a job in another 17 years. Yeah, and they say having a job is safe. Fuck out of here, man.
Company that on a whim can let me go.
So media and news outlets and everybody is starting to catch on that the job market is ass. Okay? It's ass. We've been telling you guys this for at least over a year, that the job market is ass. The job market in 2024 was ass. And I was a product of the job market during that time. And currently right now in 2025, I am still a product of the job market right now. Okay? It is ass. Nobody is hiring. No one is getting hired. And then everybody is going through hoops and double dutch and all this other bullshit in order to get a fucking job, just to turn around and be ghosted and not hear from nobody. The job market is ass. And then yesterday I came across a video on Instagram with a guy saying that people with a degree, it's more likely hard for them to get a job compared to people without a degree. I have a whole ass degree, and here I am struggling to even get a fucking job.
Yeah, because you niggas think that a degree fucking matters, bro. How many times do I gotta tell niggas, bro? A degree stopped mattering, bro. Probably back in the 2010s, man. I'd say around 2018, 2019, bro. When I graduated school, a degree really stopped mattering, bro. And honestly, back then, I know it wasn't even as hard as it is now. I'm sure it's way worse now. But if I had to take a guess on it, I don't know. Let me ask Chad. Chad, when did degrees stop mattering? Please let me know. When did degrees stop mattering? Because my guess is like late 2010s. Degrees stop mattering. Like, I don't know why people think that this shit, bro. It's just niggas don't know no better, because at the end of the day, it's not people, bro. Society's failed people, bro. Society especially has failed Gen Z, bro. And millennials, bro. Let's not forget. The ones who really got out alive and where things actually mattered and they got returns on their investment for doing the traditional life path, I want to put that in key points, was Gen Xers, baby boomers, all those guys. But millennials and younger millennials and Gen Z, bro, yeah, nah. Definitely the time frame of just broken promises, you know?
Anything. Corporate, retail, whatever. It is so fucking hard for me to get a job with my college fucking degree. It is ridiculous.
I'm curious though, what is your college degree?
And they need to do something about this, because in a minute, everybody is going to be unemployed at this point. I never understood the reports of everybody like the job market is doing so good and woo. No, the fuck is not. It's not fucking doing good. The job market right now is ass. It is ass.
But I do believe you've dropped your wallet.
Doesn't look familiar to me.
What? I just saw you drop it. Here.
Nope, it's not mine.
It is yours. I am trying to be a good person and return it to you.
Return what to who?
Aren't you Patrick Starr?
Yep.
And this is your ID?
Yep.
I found this ID in this wallet. And if that's the case, this must be your wallet.
That makes sense to me.
Then take it.
It's not my wallet.
Here are 3 challenges in today's job market.
I lost a brain cell just doing that shit. But let's check these comments on. By the way, Buddy still hasn't said a fucking word, and he has more subs than me. Man, fuck this shit. That's the key, bro. That's the fucking key. Is the let me just wear a ski mask so you can't see my fucking face. And fuck it, hey, man. It's been a whole year and I still ain't found work. Shaking my head. Really blackballed. Damn. Fuck, man. Everyone's bashing me for having a security job that pays a low wage, $22 an hour, and telling me to quit and go to school. Now everyone jobless, and I still got my low-paying job. Thank God I didn't quit and go to school. Yeah, going to school is a waste of fucking time. Employers are saddest. What the fuck does that even mean? What is a saddest? Like, how do you... Yeah, I know. 1,500 job applications. Like, how do you submit 1,500 job applications and still don't get a job? I don't think I've applied to that many jobs in my... There's no way I've applied to... I haven't even come close to applying to that many jobs in my life. Deriving pleasure from inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation on others. I don't really think it's that. I just think that a lot of these niggas just feel like they don't need y'all niggas, bro. That's really all it is. What a ridiculous situation this is. 1,000% just a bad joke. Ain't nobody laughing except at the greedy McDonald's clown. And all right. I wonder how many of these guys can't get jobs because their social media presence. HR uses social media searches as a part of their hiring process. I wouldn't hire some of these people based on their attitude. That's a fucking stupid comment, bro. AI is making things worse, yeah, and AI could just do a better job than a lot of you niggas, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So that's why, like, at the end of the day, bro, it's always been this way, bro. They just saw y'all niggas as a number, bro, and at the end of the day, you're an expense. You're kind of a liability because most people just go to their job. They're not really trying to really make the company better. Most people aren't on that type of time. Most people are really just trying to milk the fucking company, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. So, yeah, and I'm for sure employers are kind of hip to that now in 2025. So they're just like, man, I ain't dealing with these niggas, man. I want as little expenses as possible. And honestly, bro, payroll is probably the biggest expense, especially in these corporate companies, man. So it really does make sense. So, hey, another day to be ungrateful. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man.